Hello there everyone, it's Carol from the Crafty Emporium. I'm popping by today because I want to share this journal with you. Now, I'm going to be teaching a retreat over in Spain, and this is the idea of the journal that we're going to be making. It's based around nature, and so I'm using my digital kit with the eco dyed pages that I created. Sorry, I couldn't think then. So this is only the guideline journal, all right? So the things that I'm going to be teaching on the retreat some of them are included in here. So it's not 100% completed, because there are some things whilst we're away that I'm going to be showing them as well. But I just wanted to give you a quick sort of look at what we're going to be doing. On the front here is going to be a oh heck, I forgot what Jane called it now. Jane's going to be teaching a special technique with silk fabric and transferring the images from flowers and things. So that is going to be what's on their front cover, but obviously I don't have one of those, so I've just put this image on the front. But it unwraps with the seam binding like so, and it's made from an envelope. Let's put those over to the side so you can see the close-up a bit better now. So there's lots of different techniques in here that I've used, and the techniques are what I'm actually going to be teaching whilst we're away. So this is one of them. So it's a tag, and then I've got these little metal rings that has actually got a dried flower inside of it, and then I've put glossy accents over the top. There's another tag here as well. And then this is another little journaling tag which goes inside of that pocket there. On this page here, I'll just remove the paper clip, there's an envelope decorated with a napkin, and then I've embossed the actual flap of the envelope, and then that will sit on the edge of the page here. The paper clip was also holding this image in place as well, which is an Arthur Rackham design, and I have to thank Jibid Neary for that, because she includes quite a few Arthur Rackham designs in her journals, and so I went and had a look and really liked them, so I'm now a bit of a fan. So there's a bit of stamping on this page. This is one of the pages from the digital kit, and this is some stenciling. Here I've decorated the page up with some book pages and stamping and coffee rings, and then there's a little swing ticket attached at the top of the page here. So for all that it's quite heavily decorated, there's still plenty of room for writing within this journal. This was a plant that I ended up printing using my sprays. This page here, I've used the doilies to decorate the corners with some stenciling, and then this is a little flip out envelope, coin envelope there. There's a glassine bag here which is being coffee dyed. I've added some lace on the bottom and some decoration. Another Arthur Rackham card, and then there's a journaling card here, which again is another one of the images from the digital kit, and then there's a big tag in the back. Another page from the digital kit, and then on this one here, this flips up and it has a little saying on the bottom saying difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, and then there's a really large tag in the pocket, and again it's got another one of the metal rings with some more dried flowers within it, held in place by the thingy glue. You know the one I mean. What's it? Glossy accents. Couldn't think of the word in. And then there's some stamping here at the top. Another page from the DigiKit and some washi tape. The pocket here, and again this was an Arthur Rackham card that I've cut into a tag shape, and this is a little bookmark that sits in there too. On the next page, I've actually used a glassine bag, and I've actually reduced it from its full width to half a width to make a really narrow pocket, and so that's attached there. And then inside of there is a little bit of a long bookmarked style tag with some curly whirly wool. This page has got a side pocket, and so it's got some journaling cards in there. Again, another Arthur Rackham, and there's some stenciling on the top and the bottom. This is a lace dyed coffee paper. Here I've actually used the doily that I was using for a stencil, so it's quite highly inked up as a little bit of a tuck spot. So there's a little mini booklet in there and a big journaling card, and I've put some writing paper on the back. Another page from the kit. This is a one of the bookmarks from out of the kit, but I've actually doubled it over, so it now makes a little booklet, and there's some pages inside of there, and it also makes a belly band too. So it means that underneath the belly band, pull them out that way, there is another coin envelope which I've decorated, so that opens up there, and then this is another one of the tags. And you're seeing this whilst they're working on it, so they haven't seen the completed journal yet. Now, on my Facebook group, I recently added a little freebie, which was a library card pocket and some blank and some patterned library cards. So I've used that pocket to attach it to the page here. I've used the blank library card to put on the back of this book page, and then I've added a little word tag here, a couple of little tags joined together, and then I've left the library pocket itself open at the top, so that there's a tag then that fits in the top up here, and I've done some stenciling on it as well. So here there's just a journaling card and a little booklet. This page I actually attached to the next page to make a really large pocket. And again, this is another one of the pages from the kit, and then I printed out some sayings onto tracing paper, and I've added that onto the bottom there. And this one was by Maya Angelou, and it says, "Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud." And then inside the pocket I decorated up this CD case, and so that card actually removes from the CD case, but because of the clear film front, you get to see the image that's inside. And then I've done some stamping on the edge here. Now this is actually a dried flower, this here, and this is one of the techniques that I'm going to be showing them. Put a little banner word here of hope, and then here I've made a tag, and again this is dried flowers, and I put another little saying on the bottom there saying, "Let the beauty of what you love be what you do." This is the centre of the book, which I haven't, as I say, finished yet, because it's a couple of the techniques that I'm going to be showing them. But I've added these pages from the kit so that they are actually open at the side to be able to add some extra papers in there. It's a little sticker. This is again another one of the pages from the kit, but I've added it inside this pocket here so that it acts as a booklet. So I folded the page in half and then lined it with some paper, so extra pages could be added to that. Take that out, and then this was another envelope that again I shall be teaching them, and when I get back home I will do a video on how I actually made this one, but it has got a little journaling card inside of there using the book pages. This is a flip up so that you can write on the back of the page as well as the page itself. This was just a piece of dry gypsophilia, and I just stuck it on with some washi tape. Again, very sort of Gibidniri-esque. So here I've made this pocket, and again this is one of the things that I'm teaching, and I've made it into a double pocket, and there's a big journaling card in the back. And then again, part of the freebie digital that I did on my group, this was part of the freebie that was in there, and these are little day cards so that you could write things on specific days. Here I've added one of the digital kit envelopes, which I held on with a paper clip. And then there's a little mini journaling card, and then I made from this image out of a book, I made it into a large tag that opens up. So with the envelope, I just added a stamp on the front and used one of the stamps that I've got for the postage mark. And then on the end of this large paper clip, I added another one of the metal rings, and again, I hope you can see that okay. It's actually got some gypsophilia inside of there and some lace, and that flicks over the edge of the page, if you can turn it. There we go. And that's held on there to hold those in place. Another page, and on this one I printed off two of the little journaling cards and put them onto a backing paper, and then attached them so that they overlap here. Did a little sticker and some stamping, but this one actually opens up and is a little booklet, and then this one is a pocket at the top. This was another little pocket from the kit, and one of the tags from the kit as well, so that sits inside of there. And then I've just glued it around two sides, here and here, so that it now becomes a tuck spot, and just put a layaway card in there. Some more printing with flowers, and I don't know whether you'll see it because the sun's out now, but you might. It's sparkly. Some more stamping. Washi tape, another page from the kit, from my Eco Dyed kit. Here I've just stuck on a skeleton leaf, and then I've embossed this piece of card here and added it as a belly band. Put a little circle at the bottom so it acts as a stopper, and then I've got this really large journal card, really large tag behind the belly band, but if you turn it over, I've actually added some writing paper so that there's plenty of places to write on. You see the sun's just come out. It's been really dull and miserable here all day. And then this is the back of the journal, and then the side of the envelope opens up and there's a journaling card inside of there. So that's the basic of the basis of the journal that they're going to be making. So it'll be quite interesting to see everyone's versions as we go throughout the week, and I hope that they will put up videos of their own versions of this, but at least it gives you an idea of what we're actually going to be covering during the retreat. So I'm hoping to do a couple of tutorials on a couple of things that are in there when I get back home. So that's that. Thank you very much for popping by. Thank you all so much for your support as well, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.